What's up, you guys? It's MIgardener, and I just thought I'd come to you guys from a different angle. We're outside, number one, but number two, look it, I got a new look. So tell me what you guys think in the comment box below. I'd really like to think it. I really like them. I think it looks pretty sleek. It's a pretty cool look. So hopefully you guys don't mind the new look. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be doing a how-to video today, how to prune your blueberry plants. Now, it's really key to prune them in the wintertime when everything's dead. It's called dead wood, and it helps them to grow better in the springtime. It's really key because different plants will fruit different ways, and blueberries fruit very, very oddly. When you prune them, they'll actually send out new growth, and the new growth is actually what flowers. The old growth only will put on leaves next year, so you want to make sure that you keep them well pruned so that they stay, number one, low and compact, and number two, so that they fruit better. So I'm going to show you how to do that, so come with me and I'll show you guys how to do that. Now what you guys see here is just the top growing tips of this plant. It's actually way down below me, but I wanted to bring you guys up top because as you see here, this is the tip top of a plant. Now what you want to do is you don't want there to be a tip top of the plant. You want it to be short. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take just a little bit off the top, enough to tell the plant that it's being pruned, and so it tells it to actually revert the energy back down lower into the plant. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our clippers, put them on a 45-degree angle. A 45-degree angle is key because it actually will help the plant harden off the stem a little bit more, and it will also allow there to be growth to come out of the top, so it doesn't necessarily stop growth altogether. So that one's done. Then we have another one right here. This is just another shorter one, as you can see. Just going to clip that. There's one over here. And we're just going to clip all these right at the top. And this is really key if you want there to be good growth in the springtime. Alright, so now that's done, so I'm going to show you another plant really quick. Alright, as you see by this specimen, this is actually a prime example of why you'd want to. See, as you can see here, it's kind of hard to see because of the lack of color, but there's a branch here, as you can see, as I draw my hand up the whole way. There's a branch here that's branching out this way. And this is fine, this is going to create a nice little bush. But this really strong main stem here it's just straight. There's no other side branches on it. It grew up, it was all fresh growth from the new year. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that this branches out. Otherwise this is just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing because this is a new terminal bud right here. This bud is going to tell it to grow up in the springtime. And you don't want it to grow up because it's going to get really unstable when it gets a lot of blueberries on it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this one down really low, probably about a foot. Cut it on a 45-degree angle. So now what you're going to do is actually, you're going to simply just, let this harden off here, and you don't really have to do anything care-wise. Nature will take its course and do its own thing. But what you can do with this, now that you've actually cut this, is if you wanted to, I'm not going to, but the top end of the terminal bud, you can cut off on a 45-degree angle, and then since the bottom is a 45-degree angle, you put the bottom in some soil, keep it up, keep it inside in a nice warm location, keep it moist, and you can actually root these and have your own little individual plant. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to get inside because we're supposed to get some rain pretty soon. It's soaking wet around here, and I'm loving the warm weather because we just had some freak warm weather that comes through here every once in a while, and so it's about 45 degrees right now. So I got out here, I enjoyed what I was going to do, I got to teach you guys something, and so hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys are having a great new year. Hopefully you guys will remember to grow big or go home, and I'll see you guys next week. This is MIgardener. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. That is never a good sign. Spring flowers in the middle of winter, it scares me.